Hey you! Yeah, you, the football noob. Today we're going to be teaching you about the basics of football.
American football is a game played on a 100-yard field by two teams of 11 players. The NFL squads of 53 players divided into three different areas: offense, defense, and special teams. The goal of the offense is to make it down the field by getting first downs. A first down is gained by the offense by getting 10 yards either by throwing the ball to a wide receiver or handing it off to a running back. Then, the offense needs to get to the end zone to score 6 points for a touchdown.
Point off the missed field goal from the 40, their first drive of the second half. Begins with Elliott, breaking it into the secondary, and it's a foot race, and he will not be touched.
Then, the special teams unit comes out to kick an extra point to score one more point, or they can go for two at the 2-yard line. The goal of the defense is to stop the offense from getting a first down, which can lead to a touchdown. If they stop them in 3 downs before it goes to fourth down, where the offense can punt the ball, kick a field goal, if they're close enough, or go for it on fourth down, which can be risky, because if they don't get the first down on fourth down, then the offense has to give the other team the ball. There are also 4 15-minute quarters, and the team with the most points at the end of the game wins. Now we will talk.
But can the receivers get far enough down the field? Rodgers in trouble. It's going to get there. He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone, it is caught for the win. Richard Rodgers with a walk-off touchdown.
Now we will talk about the NFL teams more in depth.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and the 32 teams are divided into 2 different conferences, the AFC and the NFC. And inside those conferences are divisions based on where the teams are located. So there is the AFC East, NFC East, AFC South, NFC South, AFC North, NFC North, AFC West, and NFC West. There are 32 teams, and now we will name them. American Football Conference, which is the AFC. In the AFC East, there are the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, and the New York Jets. In the AFC North, there are the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers. In the AFC South, there are the Houston Texans, Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans. In the AFC West, there are the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, Oakland Raiders, and the San Diego Chargers. And now in the National Football Conference, or the NFC, in the NFC East, there are the Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Redskins. In the NFC North, there are the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and the Minnesota Vikings. In the South, there are the Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And in the NFC West are the Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, and the Seattle Seahawks.
So now here are some fun facts about most of the teams and things that have happened. So, the Green Bay Packers have won 13 NFL titles, including the first 2 Super Bowls. Pittsburgh Steelers have the most Super Bowl wins with 6. Several of the top 10 most valuable sports franchises are NFL teams. New York, the largest city in the U.S., has 2 teams, the Giants and the Jets. The Indianapolis Colts were the first team to have cheerleaders. The most points scored in the season were 589 by the New England Patriots in 2007, and there was once an NFL team called the New York Yankees. So this is an interview with Sheldon Jones, who is my dad, and he played high school football. So, what did you do in practice?
We did a lot of things in practice. What we first started out during the practice would be to run laps. So we probably ran a kilometer in uniform. And then we'd do our stretches. And then I was the quarterback, so we spent a lot of time running our plays. So we would practice against what we called the freak team, which was the first year guys. We would have our offense practice against them, so we would practice plays. We'd do that for a couple hours, and then we would be done.
And speaking on the quarterback stuff, what positions did you play?
When I started out, I was a running back, and then they found out I couldn't run or catch a ball or tackle, so they made me a quarterback. So I played quarterback and cornerback for 3 of the 4 years I played.
And why did you stop playing?
Well, I graduated from school. I could have played longer, but I don't think they would have let me.